changed around here since we last saw each other, so I'll bring you up to speed on them. As you may remember, the rebel corps made off with Hope as a hostage to escape due punishment from my man. Word has it that they're holed up in some kind of secret hideout somewhere. Perhaps this one, here.
Where the hell is Bob? He should have been back by now.
Ah, you're kidding. He probably napped him hours ago. It's just a matter of time before our whereabouts is tortured out of him. Then it's Urinetown with a lot of us.
What's it like, do you think?
Urinetown? Don't look at ass.
No.
Sure, I got my suspicion.
Yeah? Sure, kid. Everyone's got suspicions. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's the end. Swift and brutal punishment. No need to pretend.
They trap them strong and then you hung when they cut you down. They box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown.
They'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown, town, 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 town. Dance? No, never do they dance. Those people down in Urinetown, they never get the chance. Dancing for getting, never not a note, unless it's at the bottom of a rope.
So don't get your hopes up. And I say if they're not back soon, we give it to her like her father was gonna give it to us.
People say a lot of things about Urinetown, of course, and that's just the way we like it. For example, a little boy once asked me,
Is Urinetown actually a nice place to live? Gingerbread houses along golden, frothy canals, like Venice, only different.
I didn't say yes. I didn't say no either.
I want them found, damn it! I want my daughter released, and I want Bobby Strong punished.
We are working round the clock, sir, but as the sign says, it is a secret hideout, so...
Enough of your excuses, Lockstock! You have weapons. Use them.
Sir!
What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a tool, an instrument of power to enforce my iron rule. So send your troops to all the stoops until they understand. If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land. If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land, 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 land. Dance, dance! Do they think I'll dance? Those people with my daughter want to make me change my stance. Dance, then forget it. Never gonna learn. I'll teach them not to temperament was mine.
Sir, we really should be going. The emergency planning quorum is waiting.
Ah, yes. The quorum.
That was a close one, Bobby. I got narrow source there for sure.
I have to keep what I've told them, Sally, at least until we've distributed the memos to the other resistant custodians around the city.
Do you think they'll join us?
It's hard to say. They're afraid like we should be. If it's true what everyone says about having a heart, they'll have to join us.
Okay, I understand.
What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a lie, a means to keep the poor in check until the day they die. I did not shirk their dirty work, but things are different now. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. Dance, dance, listen to it dance. My heart is like a stallion racing to a great expanse. Canyons of green and perennial ropes, performing coronary somersaults.
Your heart is like a stallion?
Let's play it all the way, let's Sally. Come on, let's go!
Where are they hiding themselves? Tell me. I'll see things go easy on you.
Easy on me? Like sending me to the nice part of Urinetown?
That can be arranged.
Save it for one of your other stories, Everson Lockstock. My heart's with rebellion. And besides, the way I see it, I'm already in Urinetown. We all are. Even you.
Me? In Urinetown?
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown isn't so much a place as it is a metaphysical place. What is Urinetown? Urinetown is here. It's the place where everybody learns to live in fear. So look around, you'll find
hopeless, down and out. Where'd he go? Damn it. Enjoy the show, everybody. Or what's left of it. And welcome back. Hey, Little Sally! Little Sally! What do you mean by metaphysical?
I'd say 5 more seconds, then we gotta have the rope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Jeez, that was a close one. Cops crawling all over this place.
Little Sally, where the hell have you been?
Spying near the tower is all. Cloudwell Fib, Miss Pennywise, they was all out there having a meeting. Some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, quorum, some kind.
That's it, she gets the rope.
The rope? Bring her up. Wait, you can't just give her the rope.
Why not?
Because killing her would make us no better than they are.
Haven't you heard, little Sally? We are no better than they are. In fact, we're worse.
Worse.
Yeah! What do you think they talk about in those quorums they got there? How good we are? Ha! Now listen up. Any second now, those cops are gonna bust in here and bust us up like a bunch of overripe cantaloupe. Stop! So I say, if our juice is gonna spill all over this floor here, and her juice is gonna spill too, Gladwell juice, then we'll see who's better than who. Look out of there, all bound up, gagged and tied, with her head full of hair and a heart full of pride. Now when I've had enough of each arrogant curl, big bang boom, and get off, play her up. It's not that girl.
Not that girl. But killing people isn't wrong.
Then why does it feel so right? Look at us here in a hole on the lap, with our hearts full of fear. What a rip, what a sham. You know, cops will be here, busting heads mighty quick.
But we'll beat them to the punch when we snub out that chair.
Please
anyone around here.
Why not?
Because she's our security blanket, that's why.
But we're so afraid. Carrying her might make us feel powerful for a moment.
Friends, I know you're afraid, but this has got to be about more than just revenge and the vicarious thrill of screaming someone up who can't defend herself.
But why? We want to hang her as revenge for our father's crimes.
I think he loves her. That's what I think.
Maybe I do. And maybe I made a promise up there. A promise that from this day forward, no man would be denied his essential humanity due to the condition of his pocketbook. That no man in need would be ignored by another with the means to help. From this day forward, here and now, because of you, and you, we will look to our fellow man and see not only a brother, but a sister as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't remember him saying that. All I remember him saying was, run for your lives, run!
Well, that was in the heat of battle. And in the heat of battle, in the actual hotness of battle, the cry of freedom sounds something like... Run, freedom, run, or free, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. Then you gotta run, 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 free, run away.
I'm frightened.
Well, just as well you should be. Freedom is scary. It's a blast of cool wind to burn your face to wake you up.
Literally?
Yes. It's a trickle of sweat. It's a trickle of sweat. In your ear. Still you gotta run, run away. Now don't you fret. And never fear. Freedom's one, free run away. There's a great big clap while on your tail. And he's put his henchmen on your trail. Oh, I see. Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run.
Now.
Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run.
Freedom, run away. Beautiful.
That freedom sun will shine someday.
Three, four.
Till then you better run, run, freedom, run, freedom, run away.
Freedom, run.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
That freedom sun shines so sweet. Gotta run, 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 run,
Hallelujah, freedom run,
In your hair you run to freedom's glory.
freedom sun.
And that freedom sun will shine all over your freedom story. I said freedom.
I think this is about Jesus. Where is it?
I said freedom. I said freedom. Freedom run. Away.
What do we do now?
The police will be on the lookout for us, that's for sure.
Well, when the time comes, we fight the police. With blood and guts and brains if we have to.
But how?
For all the decades necessary till we claim freedom for the people of this land.
Decades?
How about a real plan?
I've got a real plan.
Miss Pennywise, How did you find us?
I had feeling you'd be here, Bobby. No one knows sewer system like you do.
Ori.
Caldwell wants to talk to you, Bobby. He says he understands how unhappy the people of this community has become. He wants to discuss the situation with you, man to man. He says he wants to work out a solution with you, peacefully.
Now there's a shortcut. That'll save us the decades on struggle. Can we trust him?
Mr. Caldwell doesn't want to fight, Becky. He just wants his amenities up and running, smooth and natural. That's all he's ever wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
I think it's going to be difficult for your lab to grow with hope tied up for the rest of her life.
All right, I'll go.
But Bobby, what if it's a trick?
It's just a chance I'll have to take.
You've been causing quite a bit of excitement the last few weeks, Mr. Strong. Getting the people all riled up.
They've only just begun fighting Mr. Gladwell.
Keeping my daughter confined against their will. Is this how the people fight?
They fight by any means necessary.
We still control the streets, Mr. Strong. Your people are just holed up in some underground sewer somewhere.
They'll be up.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Caldwell. We've had another disturbance over at public amenity number 32, number 15 as well. Word has begun to spread.
Yeah, they're gathering at the rest. They're waiting to see what young Bobby will do.
After he meets with you, of course.
Of course. You remember the stink years, Mr. Strong? The first few years when the water table dropped and kept on dropping like there was no tomorrow. Many of us did questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding and the rioting like there was no tomorrow. For there was no tomorrow, but there always is a tomorrow if you're willing to be tough enough to cling to it. Which is why I brought you here tonight.
Wow! I'm afraid my conscience will cost you a lot more than a pile of cash, Mrs. Gladwell and Mr. Ben.
Bobby, it really is an awful lot of cash.
Free access is the only cash I'm interested in.
I thought we had an understanding, Bobby.
Well, understand this. If there truly is a way to that bright new day, we'll find it together. All of us, not just the wealthy few, and that means free access.
Free access is impossible.
And that's what I'll tell the people.
Stop! We will not be returning to the stink years, Mr. Strong. I will not allow it.
Caldwell, what do you do?
I spent a lifetime building this company, bribing the police, paying off the political elite, and snuffing out popular resistance like it was a Nazi baby bunny in my hand. My right hand. That's right. I centralized all power to a pinpoint spot. And now I allow some dreamy-eyed boy who doesn't remember the stink years to ruin all that. Away with him.
Caldwell, don't do it. There's no telling what they'll do to the girl.
That's just a chance I'll have to take.
It really is as evil as they say.
Do you think I can't love my daughter and still cling to tomorrow?
Caldwell, what are you saying?
I've turned my back on love once before, and I'll do it again. Away with him! To Urinetown! With all haste! Away!
Fly to us, Gladwell!
Why did I listen to that man? Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have fought, I should have walked, I should have ran. Why did I listen to that man?
Police headquarters! This is Caldwell B. Gladwell. I'm gonna need all hands on deck. We're going to see about these little disturbances. And fifth,
Yes, Gladwell.
assemble the legislature. I want full authority for the coming crackdown.
Dirty my hands with this bad business, not on your life.
Don't kid yourself, Fit. Your hands are as filthy as a child at the sandbox time. But you'll be able to watch them clean it up soon, by the banks of the Rio del Rio. Now, go.
Why did I listen to that crook? A little bribing cash you don't really talk. That's how a craven toilet makes
screaming all the way down to Urinetown.
But Hope, she's still with the others. What happens to me will happen to her too.
What happens to you happens to all of us sooner or later.
Rather later than sooner, I'd say.
But not to Hope. Oh God, please, not to Hope!
Not to hope, not to hope.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our claws, captured in our city of laws. There's no trial or jury, nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking through us. You'll get Urinetown, off you go to Urinetown. Away to Urinetown, now no more fuss.
Oh, let go of me! I have to save Hope!
There's no saving hope now, Miss Pennywise. There may be no saving you.
Oh no! Well then take that! And this! And this! And a few of these! Why did I listen to that boy? He spoke of hopes and dreams and filled me with such joy. How could I know he loved me so? Was I for sure? Was I his toy? Why did I listen to that boy?
So, what's it like this Urinetown I've heard so much about?
Perhaps better for us to show you.
Show me. What do you mean?
You, my boy, stand at the very threshold to a new world.
The door's in front of you. Step through. In Urinetown, away.
Store. More like railing. And pigeons. And a rooftop.
And a drop.
A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Never fear. The time of understanding is at hand.
Welcome to Urinetown.
Why did I listen to that cat? Why did I listen to my dad? I went to work with him, he said he was so glad. Was he sincere? Well, now it's clear. Now I fear that I've been had. Why did I listen to that crook? That crook? My dad, 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 my dad.
Look, there's amenity number 47 in the legislature. And my boyhood home. Why, we're just standing on top of the UGC headquarters building. This is our town.
Yes. Yes, it is.
But how can we be in Urinetown and in our town at the same time unless... Oh dear God, no!
Oh, here we go then.
Wait. You're just gonna throw me off this building and that's supposed to be Urinetown. Death is Urinetown?
That is one interpretation.
Why did you listen to my
Why did I listen to that? Why did I listen to that? Why did I listen to
A shovel and a mop, Mr. Barrel. You know the drill.
What's taking them so long? They should have reached an agreement by now. Crowd does not want to dilly-dally. Like the sirens, the screams. Maybe they're celebrating. Bobby won't let us down.
Otherwise, we kill the girl, right? That is the plan, isn't it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now, shall we?
Little Sally, what's going on up there?
It's...
Yeah?
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Why do you say that?
They threw him off the building.
Who threw who off the building?
Bobby, the policeman, they threw him off the building.
The police threw Bobby off the building.
They could have done such a thing. We got cameras.
Well, they did.
Is he all right?
Well, is he?
Oh, Bobby, the policeman, they came so soon, but not before I heard his last words.
His last words?
They were about her.
Well, what were they?
is my daughter. And I am mother. Oh yes, Hope, darling, it's true. I am your mother. The one-time lover of Goldwell B. Cladwell.
Strumpet! Flutter!
Oh yes, call me what you will, but it was during the stink years. None of us thought we had much time then, you see. So many of us did questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. But there was also the late-night trysts, fond farewells. Life was explosion of cheap cabarets, dancing girls.
And love?
Oh yes, and love. For there was love like there was no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow, but there is always a tomorrow. After you were born, Caldwell made me promise never to reveal my identity to you. For I was something of a strumpet in my day, but never in my wildest dreams have I ever seen.
My heart is telling me many things right now, as you can all well imagine. But one thing it's bellowing louder than anything else is that when there is wrong in the world, we must make it right. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you want to do to me what they did to Bobby, then I wouldn't blame you.
Caesar!
But if this rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory to oblivion, then I would blame you. All of you. Kill me, and the rebellion dies with me. Let me lead, and the rebellion will triumph.
Lead us. She's mad.
To the very nerve center of my father's empire.
I've got you.
And once I'm there, the guards won't question me. Oh no, they won't question me. But then, we'll question Daddy. Oh yes, we'll question him plenty.
But why should we trust you?
Because Bobby, your hero, loved me. And I loved him.
Hope, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps we, in time, might love you too.
Oh, it's all that really matters, isn't it? Love? So let's go do to them what they were ultimately going to do to us.
With a lust for saving water, man gives daughter up for dead.
Play it on your Stradivari. He's not sorry, not a shred.
He's not sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry.
An absolute maze. That's what the sewer system is.
I'm going back down to give it another look. You stay here and guard the streets.
Well, I've been meaning to ask you, Mr. Blackstaff. Do you ever have doubts about what we've been doing? About the killings and all?
It may surprise you to learn that sometimes I do. But the health and security of this city are my primary concerns. I love the people of this community, Mr. Barrow, very much. Cladwell's edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you very much.
I see.
By the link of evil, son of evil in the air. That's why the bride gets sorry. Now you're sorry, you're up there.
Now you're sorry. Now you're sorry. Now you're sorry.
Senator, but Mr. Gladwell didn't want you flying the coop, what with the coming crackdown and all.
What if I am flying the coop? What if actually I'm on my way to the airport right now to catch the last plane out to Rio? What would you say to that?
Then I come.
Those who make dough from debasing, need erasing, need that knife. Let their blood flow like Campari. They're not sorry. Hey, that's life. They're not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Sorry. No one's sorry.
Till they get to you. Any word from Barrel, Mr. Lockstock?
They're still down in the sewer system searching, sir.
That's where they'll be keeping hope, I imagine. I only pray that when we get to heaven, she can find it in the vastness of her heart to forgive them.
Giving up so soon on me, Daddy?
Mighty Dad!
Miss Gladwell, what a surprise.
Is there any other kind?
In some countries.
Oh, thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, Daddy. Not until me and the people of this land are free.
Soon all of us will be saved.
Mighty Dad!
It's over, Goldwell. We've come to take you away.
Take me away, but to where?
To the same place you sent young Bobby Strong and old
To
so-and-so.
all those who wouldn't or couldn't meet our because.
Hope.
See, Tim.
I don't understand. What is the meaning of this?
I joined the revolution, Daddy. And you, I believe it's time you joined the expat community in Urinetown.
Hope, you're making a terrible mistake. You need me more than
The
you know.
only thing we need now, Daddy, is freedom. Freedom for the people.
And love.
Oh, yes. And love.
I used to feel the same way, Hope dear, before the stink years. But worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing a man. You're too young to know this now, but there are things far more important than love. Food, shelter, water, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just piles of cash. No more money, no more power. I'm the bunny this time round.
Remember when our nights were starry?
Aren't you sorry?
I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. Just bitch. I regret nothing, you hear me? Nothing! I may have been a bad father. I may have been a cruel and vicious man, but I kept the pee off the streets and the water in the ground. Do you hear me? I kept the water in the ground!
What now, Miss Cladwell?
Now is a new beginning for all of us. Now is a new day where each of us, regardless of race, class, creed, or criminal history, can come together and enjoy the fruits of our labor as one. Yes, today marks the first day of a new age. A new age of
Oh, don't say it.
hope. I see a river flowing for freedom.
and was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Say, Officer Lockstock, where'd you go?
Just keeping my head down, little Sally. Something you ought to learn how to do.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
Oh, I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator. So no one can touch me. Not if they want the show to end.
So many people peeing at will. Thanks to the rebellion, the world is a much better place.
Actually, Miss Gladwell, your father commissioned a study of water consumption.
My father was a tyrant. We need never fear him again. Justice is the only tyrant we need obey.
All right.
Sisters and brothers fight for the river. Fathers and mothers,
Babies too.
all in the family. Push towards the river, charge towards the river. Why don't you
Stand in the river, wade in the river, soak in the river, through and through. What's in the river? You are the river. Friends of the shoreline, jump into.
Of course. It wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then disappeared altogether. As cruel as Caldwell B. Gladwell was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, sparing the town the same fate as the phantom Urinetown. Hope, on the other hand, chose to ignore the warning signs, choosing instead to bask in the people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of musical is this? The good guys finally take over and everything starts falling apart.
Like I said, little Sally, this isn't a happy musical.
But the music's so happy!
Yes, little Sally. Yes, it is.
Such a fever. If only I had a pool, cold glass of water, maybe I'd have a fighting chance.
But Becky, don't you see? The glass of water's inside you.
It is?
Well, of course it is. It always has been. Don't you know what you are?
A river?
That's right. We all are. You are the river. I am the river. He is the river. She is too. All are the river. Flowing for freedom. Flowing for justice. Let's see.
We see a river flowing for freedom. We see a river just in view. You see a river flowing for freedom. You see a river straight and true.
I don't think too many people are gonna come to see this musical, Officer Lockstock.
Why do you say that, little Sally? Don't you think that people want to hear their way of life is unsustainable?
That and the tidal lava. Can we do a happy musical next time?
If there is a next time, little Sally, I'm sure we can. Well, that's our story. Hope eventually joined her father in a manner not quite so gentle. Phip opened a bottling company just outside of Brasilia, which did rather well, until the Amazon dried up. Then he moved. As for the people of this town, well, they did as best they could. But they weren't prepared for the world they inherited, weaned as they were on the edicts of their founding fathers' scare tactics. For when the water dried up, they finally recognized their town for the first time.